Hey guys, it's Mrs. Mandonga. Sit back, relax, and just pay attention as I walk you through the MCAS tutorial. We're going to start by navigating from our desktop to the TestNav app, where we're going to double click on it. And the app is slow to open. Just let it have its time, and we will just wait patiently for it. This is what the MCAS test is going to look like with content questions. Today, I'm just going to take you through the practice test, and then you are going to go through the practice test yourself at another point. So we're going to select TestNav 8, Student Tutorial, and then we need to press it again. And this is where our tutorial will open. Basically, I'm going to walk you through all the different types of questions and resources that you can utilize during the test, and then you will take yourself through it. So let's click the Start button. Here it's telling us where we are at the tutorial, and it's also telling us that there are 51 questions. Please don't panic. The MCAS test will not be 51 questions. After we click Start, I'm going to go through the slides quickly so that you can go back and have some idea about how the navigating works. I'm going to start here by using the blue arrows. The blue arrows allow us to go forward and backward, and you'll notice right now I only have one, but the minute I go forward, now I have two that I can go to previous or next. I just want you to know as we go through this that this area at the top of our screen, by the way, if it doesn't open full, which it should on the test, you can always do that by this little box right here. This toolbar will remain here in all different states. It may have different buttons that are there and not there at certain times, but this is what we're going to navigate through. Here we go. I'm going to use this button now so that you can see when we log in, you will have a username and password. When you click it, you will then see your student name up in the corner where it says TestNav user. This will be your name. We're going to move through this toolbar. This is just all the labels. Again, we have our blue buttons that bring us to the previous screen and the next. We have the review button, which will tell us or show us all the different questions we have. You'll see that we are on question 5 right now, and I can show you another place of how we confirm that. And then you can see all the other questions that are to come in this tutorial. You'll see the orange circle next to it. That means that we have not given an answer for that question. Bookmarks we'll talk about in a minute, and this just gives you the number of questions in this particular test format. I had promised you here is another place for us to see. We are on question 5 of 51. We are 9% into the test, and let's just continue. Right next to the review button, we have the bookmark button. This is where you can bookmark a question, and that's a reminder for you to go back to. So if I were to bookmark question number 6 and I come over to the review button, bingo, number 6 is now bookmarked. So when I look at that, I know that I want to go back to question number 6. When I'm done with 6, I can also undo the bookmark and it disappears from here as well. At the bottom of all these screens, you'll have little opportunities to try these tools on your own. So if you're getting in and out of the test, where many of you will not have this issue, but if it does come up, it is up here, right here in the drop-down toolbar. We're kind of going to stay away from this. We really don't have much use for it. If we need to change our background, we can talk to our teacher about that. It's just not something that will change much of the test. Another big thing, this test makes it really hard for you to get out of the test without answering questions. It has several reminders to let you know, hey guy, if you haven't answered these questions, you need to go back. And it gives you a final reminder before you exit out of the test as well. In the toolbar here, we're going to go through some of these. You'll see quickly that we have our pointer. That is essentially anytime you navigate through your pointer or you go to select something, it turns to a handprint. It's our cursor that we see all the time that we have to be aware of whenever we're utilizing it. Our next is our ruler. I'm going to end this one right here because this is really